Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday, February 4th. I know that for a fact. It is the 4th day of Black History Month. Come through, y'all. Learn something about Black history. Be Black history. Know that you are Black history. Yes, you are. Know that. I have on my red today because our company is we're doing, let me try to get it together, Wear Red for Heart Health Day. And I am hosting the building's Black History Month luncheon is today. Last year I started this initiative. I had a black chef. His name is Chef Khalil. He's off the chain. Come in there with soul food. For the first time ever, our company, our division, other divisions have done it, but our division, for the first time ever, we celebrated Black History Month last year. I put together a slideshow with 28 not so well-known Black people who were Black history. I did 1 week of women. I did 1 week of kids, kids who had businesses and innovations and things of that nature. It was pretty nice, and I even included some employees. So I thought that was a really nice presentation. They're running it now, and so this year, today would be our second year having a Black History Month luncheon for the entire building. They told me to get the same chef, don't change nothing, don't change the menu, don't do nothing. They loved it. You couldn't believe how many people kept coming to my desk asking about this food. People who, you know, from other cultures who never ate soul food before. What is that? What is, they didn't know what mac and cheese was. They were like, collard greens, that's a vegetable, you know, but I'm nervous. They were scared to eat it. I said, well, you know what? Just put it on your plate. You put a forkful in your mouth. If you like it, you eat more. If you don't like it, you can throw it away. Like, really, it's not that serious. You don't have to commit. You're not getting married. Like, I'm not understanding this nervousness. I can tell you people went back for seconds. They kept coming to me, telling me how much they loved the food. He was awesome. And not only is he an awesome chef and cook, but the people, you know, his staff, they were so nice because they served us, and they were just so friendly, so nice. The customer service was awesome. They made a sheet cake, and it was beautiful. Black History Month, just, you know, all the things that they did in addition to the food being delicious. And at that time, he had some extra sweet potato pies, and I gave it to one of my coworkers. I gave one to him. The happy he was, because he grew up in New Orleans, and anytime he gets to have anything that's like Southern food, it warms his heart. So I told him yesterday, if there's a leftover pie, I would like to give it to him. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. So we are celebrating heart health, and we are celebrating Black History Month today. And all month, and we have some other ERGs, which are, let me try to remember what it stands for, Employee Resources Groups. So there is one that celebrates Latino culture. There's one, you know, women leaders. There's one called Women in STEM. I think they have me on the roster as a member, but I know I didn't try to join because I'm one of the co-chairs of the Black one. So I know I didn't volunteer to do no more work than that, because that ain't got nothing to do with my job, but I still got to work. But anyway, we're doing a joint event in 2 weeks that I'm excited about. It is maybe 3 weeks. I don't remember the date, but it's in February. We are doing a watch party, and we're going to watch the movie Hidden Figures. So I'm so excited about that. They approached us and asked us if we wanted to do this joint watch party. She said she's been wanting to do it for years. And since we're just new getting in the building, our group, she thought it would be wonderful if we did it together. I'm telling you, I was so excited about that. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a watch party. My task, and I haven't done it yet. That's why we running the PowerPoint from last year. My task is to make a little slide about the 3 women who are featured in the movie Hidden Figures. And then I wanted to do a 4th slide on the actual film and the actresses who portray them. If I get some time. I'm gonna try to do it next week. Oh Lord, but I'm so busy at work and I'm busy at home. I can't do it at home. Ain't no way. Like, I did that whole PowerPoint presentation last year at home. It was during my Christmas break that I did it, but I didn't get, like, this break I had, I was busy catching up on life and I didn't have time to do it. And now I can't take dissertation time to do anything like that. So I got to do it at work. It's only 4 slides. It shouldn't be that bad. But it does take time. You know, life, everything takes time. Oh boy, I still have a long to-do list at home that I try to, do what I got to do. I got a meeting tonight. It's unbelievable, and I'm trying to do other things, and it's really getting hard for me. So it is what it is. My book club is coming up soon. Oh, this is what I want to tell y'all. Be careful out there, y'all. Be careful. These scammers are scamming. Be careful. I got a call, I want to say a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now. I got, when somebody, now this happened to me recently, like a few months ago. Somebody used my card. It was on a Friday too. I was sitting there doing some work. I was on my laptop and I got a text asking me if I purchased something from Drink. I forgot what it's called, that gambling app. But anyway, I said no. And then as soon as I said no, they said your card is locked. And I was like, darn, what happened? So I looked in my app on my bank account, and sure enough, somebody went in there. Now I can't remember now, but I want to say they put $39 on my card 10 times. So they got $390 out. So to me, you waited a bit long to ask me, but it was all good, because what happens is when they see it's a fraudulent, they will put the money back in your account. It takes a couple days, but they'll give you your money back, and then they'll try to go after whoever took it. So I wasn't worried about that. I was grateful that it didn't put me in a deficit. And so, they tell you to call them. The text says they locked your account. Please call the fraud department. And I happen to have the fraud department's phone number in my phone already. So when I dial it, it comes up. So I know that is their number. And then we talked about it. I didn't authorize it. They sent me a new card. That was kind of a mistake on my part, because it takes like 10 days. I wound up going to the bank to get a card because I couldn't wait. So I was annoyed that they took so long. But basically, next time I'll just tell them I'll go get the card. So then when this happened, I was like, again? Somebody again? So then I got the text. I was on my way to the supermarket, and I got the text saying, asking, did I authorize something? I don't remember now what it was. And I said no. And it didn't say your card is locked. It said your account. Oh no, it said something like your transaction is blocked or something like that. And it said somebody will call you from within 1 to 10 minutes. That was a red flag for me. So then what had happened was, let me move out of his way. The police officer. Let me let the police officer go by, and then I'll go behind him. So then, what did I want to say? Oh, so that sounded shady to me, because they don't call you. They tell you to call them. So they said they were going to call within 1 to 10 minutes, and they did. Somebody called me between 1 and 10 minutes. But it said the bank name when they called. So then I'm like, I don't know. This is an odd procedure. So when they called me, they asked me, did I authorize that? I said no. And then they said, do you have your card in your possession? I said yes. They said, does anyone else have authorization to use your card? These are questions that they didn't ask me before. So I said no. So then he proceeds to tell me of the debit card, the first 6 digits, and asks me to give him the other 10. Is he crazy? I said, if you can tell me the first 6 digits, you can tell me the last 10. You should have it. You should have it. So he said, well, if you want me to send you a new card, I have to have the number. I said, well, I don't need you to send me a new card. How about that? I can go to the bank and get a card. So he said, well, then you're going to have to go to the bank and get a card. Thank you. And hung up the phone. Got mad because I wasn't furnishing my card number. Because I guess if I had done that, he probably would have still needed, like, what's the expiration date? What's the other numbers? The 3, what is it, CVV? I don't know what that stands for. But anyway, he would have needed everything, I would imagine. Now, why is this police officer slowing down in front of me? Okay, let me tell you, I know I bragged yesterday about how clear the road is, but it's clear. I said that yesterday, and then I was sitting still for 20 minutes. It was 2 accidents. I don't understand. It was sunny like this. It was dry. It was not raining. It's not snowing. I don't know. People must not be paying attention. Anyway, so the next day, which was Saturday, I told my daughter I was going to the bank to see if that was real, because it didn't sound right. She said, you can call them. You don't have to go over there. So I called the bank, and sure enough, that was a fraud, because they said nobody did nothing with your account. Your account is fine. Nothing has been blocked. No transactions have been stopped. Everything is good. All is well. Your card is working. What? So y'all be careful out here, because people been calling people. They will call with anything. They will call to say they're your child, your adult child, or even teenage child. They will come up with, they got locked up. I need money. I need you to transfer money to this account. People will come and, they will hack your Facebook, ask your friends and family for money, for whatever. They could say, I started a new business. Can you help me out? Here's the link. Whatever. It's all this stuff. Don't click no links nobody sends you. Don't, if they email you, sometimes I'll get emails from people that I know did not send me an email. There's some people, I got some sorors that I see them at chapter meetings. I see them at, events. They never call me. And all of a sudden I'll get a random email from that person talking about some charity, or they need some financial assistance or something crazy. So they hack your email addresses, they hack your social media accounts, and if they can get into your phone, they'll do that as well. So just be careful. Anybody call you and they need money right now, don't send it. Do not send anybody any money. And more importantly, well, I won't say more importantly, but do not give them any of your information. Don't give them your date of birth. Don't give them your social security number. Don't give them your bank card information. Don't give them your address. Don't give them anything. Even if they have some information, if they're like, they can give you your street address, but they need the rest. Or if they can give you, part of your card number, but they need the rest. do not furnish any information. If it is a bank, if it is your creditors, they have all the information that they need. And if you feel doubtful, like if it's like your mortgage company, your car lender, anybody that seemed like might be legit, you can tell them to hang up and you'll call them. And then you call the company and then find out. Because anytime an agent talks to you, they have to document the call, whether they called you or you called them. If you call Verizon, they have to note the call. They have to note what the reason you called for, what was said, and what was done. And so if you call back again in an hour, they're able to see, oh, you just called for this reason, and maybe it wasn't resolved, or did it get resolved, or what's the problem? So hang up and tell them you will call them. Don't let no incoming call get you, because they'll catch you off guard. You'll be busy, you'll be doing something, and you get nervous, particularly elderly people. Check on your people, check on your parents, and make sure they're not giving out personal information for any reason. They could say they're the doctor's office, whatever. I'll call you back. Let me call the doctor's office. Let me call Verizon. Let me call my mortgage company and make sure that this is legitimate. So don't get scammed, y'all. That's the tip of the day. Happy Black History Month. I'll post a couple pics for the luncheon. Have a wonderful day. Do some exercise. If you can, get to the gym or just walk in your house. If you got stairs, just go up and down the stairs a few times. Just do something. Be active. Try to be active at least 3 days a week. Eat healthy, y'all. Eat healthy. Don't sit there snacking all the time. This guy, a trainer, told me the other day, it's better to eat a meal. If you sitting up at night and this late, instead of grabbing for the chips and the cheese doodles and the cookies, he said it's better to eat a meal. He said go eat you a piece of chicken, a piece of salmon, and a salad. Just eat a meal instead of the snacks. Don't sit there with that big bag of chips, because you'll get in trouble. So anytime, even if it's just you and you don't have no kids, buy the snack bags that, the box that got them little packets. That's better, because you can eat that whole little bag and not be crazy that you ate a half a huge bag of chips sitting there watching TV. So do something for your body. Take care of your health. We only got one body and we only got one life. So, try to make the best of it, y'all. We only got one heart. We only got one, these organs. We don't have backups. Okay. This is Heart Health Week. Take care of your heart. Do something to increase your heart rate, and do something healthy for yourself. Okay. Have a great day.